Have you ever felt defeated by rejection? That overwhelming sense that your world is crumbling because something you desperately wanted just didn't work out? In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn those moments of rejection into opportunities for growth. If you've ever had doors slammed in your face or heard "no" when you needed a "yes" the most, this video is for you. Imagine using rejection as fuel for your success instead of letting it stop you in your tracks. I'll teach you practical strategies to handle rejection constructively, so that every "no" you encounter pushes you one step closer to your "yes." If you've ever wondered how some people manage to bounce back after a major setback, stick around because you'll learn how to do it too. Watch until the end to learn how to turn the pain of rejection into strength and resilience, essential skills for achieving any goal in life. Let's get started. In the first 30 seconds of the video, it's crucial to grab the viewer's attention and instantly connect with their personal experiences. Start with a powerful question that resonates with their emotions, like, have you ever felt like the world was against you after a rejection? This question not only creates an immediate connection but also opens the door for a deeper discussion. The idea is for the viewer to feel that you understand what they're going through and that you're about to offer a solution. Next, clearly define the video's purpose. Directly and concisely explain what the viewer will learn by watching. For example, you might say, in this video, I'm going to show you how to turn the pain of rejection into a powerful tool for your personal and professional growth. By doing this, you establish the value the content will bring, encouraging the viewer to keep watching. Finally, make an enticing promise to ensure the viewer stays until the end of the video. Make it clear that you'll share practical, applicable strategies that they can immediately use in their lives. Say something like, if you've ever heard a "no" when you needed a "yes," stick with me until the end because I'll teach you how to use those "no's" to drive your success. Highlighting the concrete benefits the viewer will gain by watching the full video increases retention and engagement. To help the viewer truly understand the importance of dealing with rejection constructively, it's crucial to start by explaining what rejection really means and why it's a universal and inevitable experience. Rejection can come in many forms, whether it's a "no" in a job interview, negative feedback from someone important, or even missing out on an opportunity that seemed perfect. By defining rejection as a natural part of life, you help the viewer see that they are not alone in their experiences, creating a solid foundation for the conversation that follows. Additionally, it's essential to discuss the emotional impact rejection can have. Rejection doesn't just affect our emotional state, it can leave us mentally drained and even physically shaken. When someone faces rejection, they might feel a blow to their self-esteem, doubt their abilities, and in some cases, become paralyzed from taking future actions. By exploring these emotions and impacts, you build an empathetic bridge with the viewer, showing that you understand what they're feeling. This not only builds trust but also sets the stage for presenting the solutions to come. To make this part of the video even more impactful, include concrete and relatable examples of common rejections people face in different areas of life, such as at work, in relationships, or in personal projects. When you mention specific situations, like not being chosen for a promotion or having an idea rejected in a meeting, the viewer can see themselves in the described scenario, which strengthens the emotional connection. These examples act as a mirror, reflecting the viewer's experiences and making them feel understood and supported from the very beginning of the video. Once the viewer understands the impact of rejection, it's time to introduce a new way of viewing this experience. Rejection, often seen as an obstacle, can be reframed as an opportunity for growth and learning. By changing the perspective, you help the viewer realize that every "no" might be a necessary step toward a more meaningful "yes." This shift in mindset is powerful and can transform how the viewer handles future challenges. To illustrate this idea, share inspiring stories of successful people who faced significant rejections before achieving success. Stories like Steve Jobs being fired from the very company he founded, or Oprah Winfrey being fired from a TV hosting job before becoming one of the most influential media figures, are perfect examples. These narratives show that rejection is not only a part of everyone's journey but can also be the catalyst for great achievements. Hearing these stories can help the viewer start seeing their own rejection in a new light. Beyond the stories, it's important to highlight the practical benefits of adopting this new perspective. When someone learns to handle rejection constructively, they not only strengthen their emotional resilience but also become more adaptable and open to new opportunities. Rejection stops being a period and turns into a comma, a brief pause before a new attempt or a new path. By emphasizing these benefits, you give the viewer a tangible reason to adopt this mindset, showing that a shift in perspective can lead to personal growth, unexpected discoveries, and ultimately, success. After changing the viewer's perspective on rejection, the next step is to provide practical strategies they can immediately apply to handle these situations constructively. The first and perhaps most crucial strategy is learning to accept rejection as a natural part of the growth process. Rejection is often seen as a personal failure, but it's essential to separate a person's identity from the event. Rejection is not a reflection of who you are but simply a response to a specific situation. Encourage the viewer to see rejection as feedback, an opportunity for learning, not as a definitive judgment of their worth. Another powerful strategy is self-evaluation. When we face rejection, it can be easy to fall into the trap of self-pity or frustration. However, instead of simply accepting rejection as an end, encourage the viewer to use this experience as an opportunity to reflect and improve. This might mean reassessing their skills, adjusting their approaches, or even redefining their goals. By turning rejection into a tool for self-discovery, the viewer not only strengthens emotionally but also becomes more prepared for future attempts. Finally, focus on the importance of staying positive and learning from the experience. Rejection can be a valuable lesson if the person is willing to learn from it. Encourage the viewer to practice resilience, not giving up after the first failed attempt. Also, suggest techniques like positive visualization, where the viewer can imagine themselves overcoming rejection and achieving success. By equipping the viewer with these practical strategies, you not only offer tools to handle rejection in a healthy way but also empower them to turn these experiences into concrete steps toward growth and success. Resilience is the key not only to facing rejection but also to growing from it. One of the most effective ways to build this resilience is through constant practice. Activities like meditation, regular physical exercise, and maintaining a circle of emotional support are essential for strengthening the mind and body against the negative impacts of rejection. These habits help create a solid foundation that allows a person to face challenges with a more positive and balanced mindset. By cultivating resilience, the viewer becomes more capable of handling future rejections, turning these experiences into opportunities to rise even stronger. Furthermore, it's crucial for the viewer to understand the importance of persistence and patience. Rejection can be painful, but it does not define the end of the journey. Encourage the viewer to keep trying, even after facing multiple rejections, and to see each no as one step closer to the yes that really matters. Techniques like positive visualization can also be extremely helpful here, helping the viewer imagine themselves overcoming obstacles and achieving their goals. By developing this combination of resilience, persistence, and patience, the viewer will not only be prepared to handle rejections but also to transform them into decisive moments for personal growth and success. In the conclusion of the video, it's essential to recap the main points discussed to reinforce the learning and give the viewer a sense of closure. Remind them of the strategies covered, such as the importance of accepting rejection, using self-evaluation to continuously improve, and building resilience to face future adversities. This recap not only solidifies the ideas presented but also helps the viewer visualize how they can apply these lessons to their own life. Additionally, end the video with an encouraging message that motivates the viewer to see rejection in a new light. as a catalyst for growth rather than an insurmountable obstacle. Encourage them to leave a comment sharing their own experiences with rejection, which creates a sense of community and engagement on the channel. Don't forget to include a clear call to action, inviting the viewer to subscribe to the channel and share the video with friends who might benefit from the tips. By concluding in this way, you not only deliver immediate value but also build an ongoing relationship with the viewer, ensuring they return for more future content. As you wrap up the video, thank the viewer for taking the time to watch and absorb the information shared. Expressing gratitude reinforces the connection and shows that you value their presence and engagement. Use this final moment to briefly mention upcoming videos or related content on the channel, creating a sense of anticipation. This not only encourages the viewer to continue following your channel but also sparks curiosity about what's coming next, increasing the chances of return and audience loyalty.